Hi everybody. Okay, so I tried to do the other video. I guess you guys could not see it. So I have this one. It basically shows you how I'm really doing it. It's more in the camera, but my eyebrows are not the same. So but this one shows you how to do it. So I'm lining my eyebrow the way that I want it to be arched. And doing that top and bottom. And then after that, I'm filling it in. You see that I'm not really going to the top of my brow all the way in the middle. I'm kind of doing it in the middle of my eyebrow so that it's not so harsh. You want to go light to dark. So I'm filling it in right now. And what I'm doing now is going straight up just to make like little hairs. But I'm not tracing it at the top at all. And trying to fill it in. It's so hard to be in the focus. It really is. I think I'll get better at it though. Same thing, I'm doing the same thing. Tracing the bottom first. Going where I want to go, and then I'm filling it in. Doing the top. Sometimes I brush it first and sometimes I don't. It all depends. I just don't want it to be harsh looking. Same thing I did the other time. I'm making little hairs with the pencil brush. The pencil brush is from Iman. Yeah, it's just a brown pencil brush. Trying to get that arch. Now, the reason why that I brush it is so that it's blended into my hairs and that it's not harsh like you can see it. Now, I'm showing you the flat line brush. I'm doing a YouTube, all right. And I'm using the flat line brush in my concealer from MAC. I think it's NC45. I'm not sure. I have to look. I put some on my brush and I highlight that bad boy. You're highlighting underneath the line that you made so that the concealer makes it more crispy, and it makes it all the imperfections that you had or could have had. It helps. Now you see me pulling down the concealer. I don't go across, and I don't use a brush, but I feel that pulling down the concealer helps you not mess up the line that you just created. Now I'm doing the same thing to the top. If you watched it before, I said that, some people, they don't like doing the light concealer on top because some people don't know how to blend. But I do it because it looks more crispy. And then once I put my foundation on, I go over that top so that it doesn't look like I have highlighter eyebrows. And I'm just going over it. Sometimes you go too far and mess up your line. You're erasing the line that you just created. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do this one. But this one shows you better on how to actually do it. Now I'm pulling up for the top. I didn't put no more concealer on it. That's how much concealer was already on there. And I'm pulling up and I'm blending it out. And now you brush it. You do not want a line at the top of your brow. You don't. You want it to fade light to dark, like I've been saying. Same thing, I'm doing the same thing on that side. This eyebrow gives me problems. Doing the same thing, pulling down the concealer. I think it makes it it looks so much better when you use concealer, especially when you are new to it. Same thing with the concealer up top. For me, I don't have to use as much lines or use as much eyebrow pencil up top, because once I put the concealer up there, it makes it look faded anyways. So I don't even have to really put a line up there, because as I put my concealer up there, I'm kind of making the line. And once I make the line, it kind of puts that shadow there, so that at the top, it fades into dark. And I'm blending up. Blend up. Now I'm brushing it so you don't see that harsh line. I was so more back in focus, but I cannot see. So I'm going over it again. That's one tip. Now, if it look fine, stop messing with it. Because you gonna be having these thick old brow eyebrows because you think it don't look right. Just trying to see if they work together, or if they look like sisters. Now I believe I am about to put some eyeshadow on the top of my eyebrow. Yes, for my Morphe eyeshadow palette, excuse me, and using a couple light brown colors, and putting it in the beginning of my brow so that it looks like it's fading and not so harsh. Same thing on the other side. Oh my God. Now I'm showing you the eyebrows. Alright, I'm messing with it too much. But yeah. Showing you the eyebrows again. Doing too much again.